Might even employ some more people to go and sit on the till instead of you having to go in and work for them for free.
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm also interested to know. So obviously, supermarkets check, bailiffs check, and I'm guessing that's because of the selling on of your information for the debt.
Mhm.
What else? What else can we go for?
What? What can we go for?
I'm just thinking
The,
of my viewers. We're all struggling.
I'll tell you a great one that I've just done myself now.
Hmm.
Okay, and this was a smart meter in the home. So a lot of people are now getting a lot of grief with smart meters. We've had a lot of these mysterious power cuts recently. So the whole village getting power cuts keeps going off. And what we noticed, because we've actually, well, we have got like this prepay meter. Now we've got like solar panels, so I mean it costs literally about like 40 pence a day for the electric, so it's not even worth arguing about. But we've got a prepay meter, and it went off with this power cut and it never came back on. So I'm not getting no grief from them clowns. So I rang them and I went, look, this is not working, we need this either replaced or whatever. And they went, yeah, no problem, we can organize that, very friendly, we'll put you in a smart meter. Oh no, you're not doing that. So they said, well, and they basically insisted and like going on about it, and and it says, well, look, you can get a new meter in, no problem, but you're not having a smart meter. They went, that's all we have no other meters. So I've prepared a GDPR notice and sent it to them. Obviously they've got the recordings from the phone call as well, and just like listed what they had said. It's basically coercion, it's breaching GDPR regulations, because as well under Article 5 and 6 I've never given any consent for them to collect any of my data. The smart meters are collecting all of your data.
How does this work with? Because I've got a genuine question here for me, because Anglian Water in our town, they've gone and put smart meters on the water things. Now, my only gripe was, had it been on my property, I could have said, no, fuck off, you're not coming on my property, get off.
Yeah.
But because the smart meters are on the pavement outside the property, that's technically not on my property. But if it's still collecting my data,
Still breaching your data.
does that still count?
Yeah, it's still breaching your data. So we sent the notice through, and then they replied and went, and they actually, the girl, it was like the girl on the phone had actually been given the customer service account kind of thing. So I never I never coerced you into, you must have a smart meter. I was just saying that's all we stock. So you've got a choice. Literally, the smart meter doesn't, the prepay meter doesn't work anymore. It's going to run out and you'll have no power. That's literally what they said. So then you'll either have no power or a smart meter, but it's your choice to not have the smart meter, right?
But you could have said, well, it's all right, because I know someone who could fit me a meter.
Exactly.
It just won't be one of yours.
Exactly. But so anyway, I wrote the letter saying, using the GDPR, outlined it, all of their breaches under GDPR, as well as actually the Human Rights Act, because that there is taking away the choice. And then lo and behold, we do actually have non-smart meters that we can fit, and now they're actually getting fitted. So there you go, and you can actually stop, anybody can stop using the GDPR legislation correctly, actually stop any smart meter installation. Absolutely no way they can do it, because they'll be breaching GDPR. Same thing again, then you would file a court claim against them. How many meters are they putting in the house? You'd end up getting $5,000 for every time they did it, that they'd be given to you. They're going to stop putting them in, aren't they? There's a solution to every problem. We don't have to look at it on the other way around, like where there's loads of problems for the solutions. Use GDPR against them in that way, against the smart meter, and they cannot put them in.